Hello and welcome to another replay. Today you have the pleasure of watching me sailing in the grand old lady herself, HMS Warspite. But as you might gather, she is quite an old girl and she's very slow. So thankfully you've also got a second viewpoint from Yoda, sailing in the T61. And we have a great game. Also, not to be forgotten is Axillent, who is a very fine streamer but sadly doesn't have a great game. So let's move over to Yoda, who's now pushing into the smoke. Should have said cap, but hey ho, never mind, we'll keep going with the chat. So he's moved into the cap here, C cap, and Axillent is there also. We're in comms communication at the moment, so they know exactly where everybody is and what they're doing. There's no problems with these torps. Using the radio protection, he fires one set in front, so there's a likelihood that is where the person will push, and equally he sends one directly towards the radio detection there, hoping to catch something out. But he knows there's something in here because the cap is now being taken, is contested, and he's spotted, so somebody is certainly a lot closer, can outspot him at the moment. Could be a number of different destroyers. The T61 is not massively renowned for having epically good concealment at this tier. So he's still pushing back, making himself a narrow target, expecting torpedoes, and there we have it. Triple, double launchers. This has got to be the kamikaze. One of the original death and destruction from torpedoes back in the day, before even I played it. And yeah, Albert, that's a good idea, using Yoda's smoke. And Yoda is quite nicely using you as a bit of piñata, making sure he's making that friendly is in front of the enemy. But we've got nothing else here. So we have capped the point, so there isn't really much point staying here. We've got a lot of enemies on that side. One DD, a couple of cruiser and a battleship. There isn't a reason for us to be here. We've caught it, let the enemy take it. You can easily pin them back in this corner here and hopefully try and help out our friends that are happening over in B point. So let's swap to my viewpoint for some long range shooting. And sure enough, there's a beautiful Hawkins there. Come on, I've got to get a Citadel at this sort of range. If these hit, it's got to hurt. Sadly, I misjudge it completely and just do some overpen damage. Some of the most frustrating shots you can have when sailing the Warspite. If you hit the plum, beautiful. 9 times out of 10 against a lightly armoured cruiser, you know, it doesn't do that much damage. But I get another shot, bite of the cherry. Come on. Come on. Looking good. And I completely fluffed that one. So we're all in communication here, and so we decided to push out a C point, and that is a really good option. We've taken it for the team. The enemy needs to take it back. That'll bottle up at least 4 ships here, and we have just lost our first destroyer over in A point, and A point is being contested quite heavily. However, we do have some battleships in B point, so things could be better, could be worse. We are doing fairly well. And C point is now getting capped by that kamikaze. One thing I don't want to do is go short range gunfight with one of them. And so we are pushing around to help our support the B cap and kind of bottle these guys up and players up in C point. Yoda is taking the inside route here and making sure that nothing sneaks through that gap. We know that Axillent's just gone through there, but it's all about, you know, any follow up, particularly with a kamikaze in tow. And boy, we're going to have some fun because we're going to have to take on an awful lot of ships over here. We've got Ismail, we've got Cruise, we've got the DD. They've just flipped A, so our A flank is falling back. And so they're going to start slowly increasing their lead. Now I really do, as a ship, I really do love the Warspite. And this is what I love about the game. You get to play these fabulous and most famous historical ships, but there's plenty of other ones in there as well. The Ismail is another classic example. Never actually sailed, but was semi-completed and has just unfortunately one-shotted Axillent, but hopefully we can do a bit of comeback, a bit of payback here. Those torpedoes are looking good. The sails are looking good. And finally, some good hits with these wonderful guns. Now I've got to keep going here, and hopefully I can get another salvo out. So yes, the Ismail was designed during the First World War, but never was really completed due to, well, the economic crisis after the First World War, everybody in bankrupt, and a small thing about a revolution to deal with. Come on. More shots out. Oh, do I get him? Do I get him? Again. RNG Jesus. Giveth RNG Jesus, take it away. And we finally get our first kill. So we are down 2 kills to their 1. So yeah, this Mohr was never completed. And she was also thinking about being turned into an aircraft carrier in 1925. But again, that didn't happen. But with every other nation having aircraft carriers now, apart from the Italians, expect it to appear sometime in the new year. And thankfully, he was firing high explosive, meaning that that did pretty much nothing damage. Yoda has pulled up now, and he's coming to cover the front of me quite nicely. Hopefully, he will get some kills under his belt as well, with only 1 cap at the moment. One last final shot. Can I get one final shot off? And it looks like a zilch. So let's swap over to Yoda and see how he's getting on. So he's a bit further on now. There's still the enemy battleship there. So hopefully with a bit of luck we can do some more damage. He's coming in behind us. Making sure that his torpedoes will not hit me. Seeing torps against that gap because there's likelihood that battleship will come through there. Now this is the point where we start getting enveloped. So the enemy are silently getting out of C. They've got A. So we are really kind of stuck in the middle like a bit of a sandwich. And he's deliberately using his coming this side of me, so to give me a bit of support and maybe provide smoke if I so need it. My shots are out against the Ismail, and once again he turns in. He's missed the torpedoes, but a friendly battleship is pushing into him, so it's only a matter of time who gets this kill, and that'll be actually kind of useful. Still firing high explosive at me. That will do 0 damage, and thank you, Yoda. Popping smoke, preempting what's coming around the corner. And if you look at the mini-map in a minute, see who gets the final kill. We all shoot at him. It's all about who gets the RNG. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. It was me. And yeah, Yoda was not entirely happy with this point at that point. But with smoke here, the enemy, I'm looking at the mini-map, the enemy are really pushing around from C and A, and poor aircraft carriers, there are 2 in this game, they are walking right into a battleship and the Hawkins. Yeah, so although we killed 2, we got another 2 that are likely to get killed. This is slowly coming against us, and we know there's a kamikaze out there, hence why Yoda is popping smoke, firing torpedoes and dropping the hydro, because he's expecting them to come from this direction. So at this point we have to actually split our forces. Yoda is going to go after the kamikaze, and I am actually making my way rather slowly towards A point. Yes, I started at C and I'm making my way to A, and there's the kamikaze. Shots out, didn't do anything, and there's the torpedoes. He's aimed them at me, but they're not going to actually hit at all at this point. So this is a bit of a lovely bit of game cat and mouse here. Who can really outfox who? But anyway, I've got my own problems to deal with, and sure enough, it's the enemy battleship, the Arizona, coming in there. Another premium tier 6, and we've just heard the call that the enemy are about to win, and look at that points total. 236 versus 829. Those are the torpedoes which Yoda beautifully spotted for me. I'm not too worried about them. I will outrun them, even in a war spike, because I'm far away. But here we go. We got to pull some of these points back. And the Arizona's pushing in. I just got salvo from the left, so I'm not entirely certain what it is at the moment. But they're firing high explosive. I can deal with high explosive. It's the Pensacola, and he's on a 1 shot. And whoa! That was unexpected, but I've got the turrets, rear turrets loaded. I've got to turn away now. Ouch! Arizona does me. I couldn't. That's looking good, that salvo. And yes, we've killed it. Now the headland's in between me and the Arizona. I can afford to turn really far away and take on the Pensacola. Come on, he's not. Oh, he's just trying to move, but he's left it way too late. Just the front turrets are loaded. Take my time. Shots out. Single fire, because I need these to connect. We need to kill this guy. He's turned away. Do I get lucky with the dispersion? Yes! Citadel for the win there. Bringing up 4 kills, 3 kills to my name. And I have spotted the Arizona again. I can't see him, so that's got to be Yoda that spotted him. And that's really good news. I know where he is. I know where he's coming. I can prepare for his arrival. But let's see what Yoda is doing, because he does some beautiful positioning at this time. And here we are. Yes, he has spotted him. But you notice how far north he's come? Because he's been trying to spot that kamikaze. Now, the kamikaze could have gone north to go towards the CV, or gone south to go towards B point. But he's managed to put himself in a position here that he can go both ways without too much distraction, without wasting too much time. You can see him looking around. Torpedoes are out. He's turning away because the Arizona does have a lot of turrets and a lot of guns, so it will actually hurt if it connects. But come on, what are you going to do? So again, he's bringing himself north, thinking that the kamikaze has really gone this way, and is making sure that the island is in between him and the chasing battleship and cruiser for the carrier. Absolutely expert positioning, and with those torpedoes looking good, he might not need his guns. There, couple of torpedo hits, excellent. Will he need his guns? Yes, he has repaired the damage. Got 2 floods, but he's repaired. But yep, he's just detected, but nobody's targeting him. So kamikaze is not in range, and there's a headland between him and those other preceding battleships. And he's leading them straight to where I am sitting. Thanks for that spotting. Shots out. 1 salvo. Trying to not use them all. Fire again. Good night, Vienna. Bringing up my 4th kill. And I am now in A point. I started at C point, and now I'm in A point. We've taken them all the way along at the moment. I'm still detected. Not sure by what. I must admit, I didn't know by what, because there's no ships really near to me. So the only thing left is probably the carrier. So I'm going to have to go after it. Last known detected position was south of me. So I will need to go that way and hopefully block him against the map edge. But during that time, B point has now been taken. It's now down to Yoda to go and fight for B point. This is becoming very tight, folks. And there's a lot of trust involved between Yoda and I here. I am having to just leave him to get on with it. But I know how he plays, so I think he can do it. He's detected. It's a kamikaze. Of course, the kamikaze has very low detection. One of the lowest in the game. And it's up to Yoda now to sink him. Pop smoke. We're expecting torpedoes. Hydro's running. And sure enough, he's going to completely fluff those ones. Starts shooting. Completely misses. Yoda has him by the short and curlies. Come on, Yoda. Get him before he disappears behind the headland. And find the island. Takes his time with the shots. Come on. Next one. Yeah, bit more. Bit more. No, it's almost done. That was a good salvo. Yes, you've got him now, folks. He's got him now. He's turned the wrong way. Not sure why. Trying to run out. But with the hydro running, just takes one more salvo. And he's gone. Fantastic. Leaving B point completely clear to be taken by Yoda here. And that's really good news. But still, look at those points tallies, folks. They are way ahead. Way, way, way ahead. Just creeping over into the 900 mark there. And here comes the carrier. He sunk our battleship. We do have a friendly cruiser that's in C point. He's capping it back for us. And oof, take one on the nose. Where is this guy? I'm only guessing he has to be this way. And yep, He's now detected. Fantastic. But torpedo bombers are still coming in. And I really want to nail him. I've been shooting. Oh, bad play by me. Getting hit by 2 torpedoes. And man, good hit. Good salvo, but not good enough. We need more. Now come the AP bombers. This is a Vesa. This could really, really hurt me. I'm a slow, lumbering, wide beast of a ship. And this guy could really sink me. This is not one-sided. This is not an easy sinking. Come on. Oh, it's all about how he does the aiming. He's already sunk a couple of friendlies. Oh. Ouch! Spot on hit. Citadel. And because it's AP, I can barely do any repair back. So that British hell is not going to help me here. Come on. Another bit of chip damage on him. He's coming for another salvo. How good is his aim this time? I'm going just as slowly. You can hear it drop. Nice. Got away with that one. Probably hit a turret. And I'm getting frustrated. I'm not conserving my shots here. Oh, that could have been better. That could have been better. He's going to come in again with a third drop. You can hear him coming. I can't believe the Vesa planes are... And he hits the rear turret, bouncing. Now, I know he's mine. Single shots. Good RNG. Come on, let's see if these do it. No, they don't. Have to be the rear turrets. Shots out. Looking at the clock, this needs to go in. Our friendly cruiser has taken C point. We finally have all 3 points, but the timer is against us. It's down to Yoda. He's pushing in. He thinks in using the RPF, he knows that there's at least a battleship and a cruiser coming into A point. Come on. We're about 20 seconds left on the clock here, folks. This is going to be a tight one. This is going to be seriously, seriously tight. Who is going to get into the A cap? Is it the battleship? Is it the cruiser? The battleship was on full health. We don't know the cruiser health at the time. Come on. Is he there? Is he there? It's being taken. It's being capped. Where is he? Come on. 15 seconds on the clock. There he is, it's the light cruiser. Come on. One salvo. AP loaded. And it's not enough. It bounces. Come on, next one. And it's the time of the shot. And yes. Less than 10 seconds to go. We flip the points. And we win. What a game. What a match. And what some great teamwork. And let's bring up the results screen. 57,000 damage. Not too shabby considering it's relatively low scoring there. 2 kills. But some great plays there. Great positioning. And of course myself. 102,000 damage. Saving the Warspite, Kraken and Dreadnought. But it was a really good game all round. Nail biting to the end. Thanks Yoda for your final shots. And here we do come both top of the team, first and third. If you like this sort of content, like and subscribe. Check out all the rest of the Naval Alliance, links in the description below. And I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.